If you came to me and said, I want an all-rounder watch with impeccable looks and premium build materials. The look has to be reminiscent of an iconic timepiece, something that is rare but well known. Say a watch that's worn with care even by the rich and famous. And of course, it has to get a dependable and hackable self-winding automatic. Budget? Well, say 50 to 60 bucks max. Well, Pagani Design came to the rescue of this particular request. The PD1728 echoes the legacy of an iconic timepiece, namely a NAUTILUS Homage. This watch packs a punch with sapphire crystal and anti-reflective coating, stainless steel case and bracelet. Mind you, the bracelet uses screw pins, not push pins. It serves us with a screw-down case back and a screw-in crown. 100 meters for water-loving moments, and importantly, a robust case size at just a smidge under 40 millimeters. The watch is powered by an automatic Seagulls ST6 movement, hackable and dependable, with a proven track record. The watch is quite good looking. Maybe not even quite good looking, it is a good looking watch, and considering the price of $55, I think it's definitely value packed. There is a lot to say about this watch. I love the fact that it's got a yard floorboard and a blue dial. There is a very subtle sunburst effect in it. There's a lot to talk about this watch, especially the multi-dimensional case and the mixture of the brushing styles and polishing across the surfaces of the case. But we'll get into that. So I've paid $55 for the watch. I've left the link to the listing I got the watch from in the description below the video. Make sure to check it out if you're after a sharp price. Now, let's get into the details and talk about this watch. Let's do it. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 39.9 millimeters, a lug-to-lug measurement of 46.5 millimeters, a height of 11.5 millimeters, a lug width of 25 millimeters, but the bracelet tapers down to 16 millimeters at the clasp. We get a weight of 135 grams before removing any links to fit my 6.5-inch wrist. The PD1728 follows through with the several key distinguished features of the original watch. Firstly, the side locks. These ear-like projections on either side of the case. As a result, the flanks are sculpted into 3 distinct surfaces. The central cushion-like side lock, which is mirror polished, and the 2 concave surfaces, leading to the lugs. These are flat and tall with a brushed effect. The distinct and beveled edges appear strict and sharp, yet they're refined, leading to the top of the case. The second prominent feature of the original is the octagonal fixed bezel with rounded corners. The PD shapes a circular frame on the outer perimeter, while the sapphire crystal is squared with rounded corners. The look is seamless, but in essence, quite complicated. The flat surface of the bezel gets vertical brushing in line with the bracelet hoods, yet the flank of the bezel all around is polished. The numerous angles, transitions of flat to curved surfaces create a multitude of captivating reflections and light play. The third key feature of the inspiration to this watch is the integrated stainless steel bracelet. Pagani Design creates a really handsome bracelet design that integrates seamlessly with the case. Central elements are polished while the outer are brushed in line with the case. The outer faces of the bracelet have a quasi-circular shape and hence pleasant and honed to the touch. The bracelet links have no sharp edges. At integration point with the case, the bracelet width is 25 millimeters. That tapers down to a modest 16 at the milled butterfly clasp, and that transition is very smooth and handsome. Note the brand logo engraved on the clasp edge. Small, yet I was pleasantly surprised with this level of attention to detail. I mentioned earlier the links are held together by screw pins. Very nice. So again, at the $50 price point, do we really expect screw pins, or would we be happy with the usual push pins? The bracelet is not without flaws though. The high tolerances are appreciated, yet the lack of fluidity is not. The bracelet looks great, but the fluidity is compromised. On the right of the case, we get a semi-guarded screw-in crown. 5.8 millimeters is significant on this relatively slim 11 millimeter case height. The tip is signed, once more emphasizing the stature of the watch. On the underside, we see a screw-down case back with specs on the perimeter. Even back here there are contrasting finishes, brush perimeter and bead blasted central circle. The sapphire crystal is situated just above the bezel. The anti-reflective coating applied aids legibility. The reho is quite shallow, keeping watch height modest at the 11mm aforementioned. The dial composition is rich in detail and style, yet it's open and balanced. Blue sunburst on a yacht floorboard style. There's a dotted minute track under the reho with applied batten indices for the hours. At 12 o'clock there are double battens. These are edged in gunmetal chrome. The hands are also batten styled with dark edged chrome. There are lume inserts on the indices and the hands. As the lume test shows, the brightness is okay for the price point. Same goes for the longevity, but after all, this is not a dedicated diver watch, so quite acceptable, especially at the $50 price point. For the movement, we do get Seagull ST6, which is a 17 joule, 21,600 beats per hour hackable automatic movement. With this movement, we do get a power reserve of 36 hours. So if the original problem statement, give us a refined, interesting watch with iconic looks and premium materials, we have done that. I think this watch accomplishes that mission statement with ease and with style. And of course, considering the price point of just $55, that's a very sharp price for this watch. Anyways, please check out the links that I've left to the listing of this watch in the description below the video. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. Give me some feedback. Tell me what you thought about this watch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.